Is there anybody out there who your service isn't for? You know, you talked about your perfect client before. Are there folks here who they're better off not bringing it to Ricky Ratchets?
When we repair a car, we do give people options on lifetime guaranteed parts, and we do have lower category options in parts, which gives people a variety of what they might choose. For example, if they're not keeping the car for any more than a year or two. Mm-hmm. So yes, those people are very attracted to us, but the people who are not attracted to us are the ones who just want to get by on a shoestring or a Band-Aid. That's not us. We really have a hard time servicing that person because we're trying to keep cars safe and on the road for pedestrians, kids walking down the road, and other people driving.
Yeah.
And Band-Aids and zip ties and binder twine just isn't the way to fix a car.
Yeah.
The people who've got that mentality, that low price, patch them up kind of mentality, they're not our client. And they're not going to be satisfied here.
Got to know what you're getting into.
That's right. Although we do have a variety of, as I said, a quality of parts for all different kinds of people, we just don't drop as low as the Band-Aid.
Right. Well, that's a good way to put it. That's very good. That's a great way to put it. You know, Rick, I have to ask you this question. You know, I hear that you've been honored recently and that it has something to do with that big yellow school bus that you put out in front every year.
Yes, I actually was honored with the Award of Excellence, the Jack Burkhart Award.
Oh, wow.
From the Salvation Army. And I told them, I said, well, you know, it really wasn't all that much, but they seemed to think it was.
That's terrific.
We bought a big yellow school bus, and years ago started parking it out in front of our parking lot here. Mm-hmm. And we did a canned goods and food drive and non-perishable food items and toys, and we collected for the Salvation Army for years and years and years now. So they have awarded me in high regard, a Jack Burkhart Award. I was shocked to get it.
Wow, that's quite an honor, and congratulations. And obviously you're doing more for the community than just, you know, fixing and taking care of people's vehicles.
Well, we actually do that food drive twice a year. We have Christmas in July, and we have the Christmas drive.
Oh, wow.
And you would be surprised how many people come out of the woodwork to bring us toys and canned goods and food. We fill that bus up every year.
Oh, that's really nice. That's got to give you a warm feeling.
No, it does for us. We're very glad to do that for the community and the needy.
You know, I'm looking at the clock. We need to take another quick break, but when we come back, I want to talk to you some more.
Okay.
All right, we'll be right back after this.
You're listening to the Insider Circle Audio Network with John Melly.
Welcome back. My guest today is Rick McMullen, also known as Ricky Ratchets, because you were called Ricky Ratchets as a kid, weren't you, Rick?
That's right.
And it's Ricky Ratchets Auto Repair in London, Ontario, and we've had a fun conversation. You've told some great stories about people who've had cars for, oh gosh, close to 40 years now, and you know how you feel that it's very important to have safe cars on the road for people who are driving the cars, but also for the folks who are walking on the streets and the kids at the schoolyard and the other motorists on the road as well. People have to kind of think beyond just their car. What they're doing is really impacting other folks on the road there. So I think that's really great. I'm glad you brought that up in our conversation today.
I think it's important.
So I'm imagining there are some folks listening to us who may want to learn more about your business and your services that you offer them. I think, you know, the loaner car program that you have, the 150% guarantee on the work that you have, and also that you go looking for lifetime guaranteed parts for the vehicles that you're fixing. I think, you know, you just bring a whole attitude and culture to your business that I think is appealing to a lot of folks. If folks want to learn more what you have to offer, Rick, what's the best way for them to get in touch with them? And also, you have that other website too where they can schedule a pickup for your car to get serviced and you to drop off a loaner car too. I mean, you've got a lot of stuff going on. So tell everybody how to get in touch with you and find out about all that stuff.
Well, if you call myself or Linda or any of our service writers at 519-455-5351.
Repeat that number again, Rick.
519-455-5351. And if I were you, what I would do is I'd book in for one of our complimentary free lube, oil, and filters.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Which we do between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. every day by appointment. And that oil change will give you also our licensed technicians They'll do a walk around under that car and a 21-point inspection and just give you an idea of what's going on with your car, what your up-and-coming repairs might be.
Mm-hmm.
We've even got technicians who've got cameras and they print photos and give you an evaluation with photographs of what your car looks like underneath.
Yeah.
And pointers on what to do to prevent or keep it up.
That's amazing. A free oil change.
It's an excellent way for you to get a starting point with us, get to meet us, find out what we're all about, find out how we perceive your car, and how we give information to you. We'll print a list of anything that we see on the car. We'll also give it a clean bill of health if it is in great shape.
Okay.
We've been told we are the most accurate and concise people when it comes to giving information about the underside of cars.
That's because you've seen so many of them.
That's right. Some people come here and say, you know what, I've never been told anything about what I'm driving, and I've been all kinds of places for repairs. You're the first place to ever give me a bird's eye view of what's going on underneath the car.
Sure. I get my oil changed where I'm not in your area, so unfortunately. But when I get my oil changed, I actually wait for it. I've known my mechanic for a long time, too. He'll go through the whole thing, and he'll say, well, your brakes are looking okay. You don't need to replace them yet, but you probably got another 2,000 miles on them or whatever it is, and we got to replace those. So that's the kind of thing that you're talking about, right?
That's right. We tell you what's urgent now,
mm-hmm.
what's going to stop you from driving, what's up and coming. Just give people a real good education on what's underneath their car and what they're driving. We think we give you more information than you're going to get anywhere else.
So that's a free oil change, and you do that between 8 and 11 a.m. by appointment, huh?
Yes.
That's terrific. That's a great offer.
It's a great way to get to know us.
Wow. So what's the phone number again? And give everybody that website again.
www.autorepaironline.ca or call 519-455-5351.
One more time with that phone number, Rick.
519-455-5351.
You know, I have one last question for you. And that is, in preparation for today's interview, you probably had some idea of how this was going to go. And if there was one thing that you wanted to make sure people understood at the end of our conversation, what would that be?
We are the convenience experts. The most convenient auto repair in the City of London. Keep your car maintained and safe. That's the message I would like to give people.
Well, that's concise.
and also, don't go where you're not getting 150% money back guarantee.
That pretty much eliminates everybody but you, right?
It eliminates everybody but me. We are the strongest guarantee in the automotive repair business in our city.
Wonderful. Well, Rick, I just want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. I mean, we've been talking and the phone's been ringing and you got ratchets going off in the background there, and you obviously have a busy business. So I just want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to share some ideas with us on how to take care of our cars, because they're such an important part of our day-to-day activity.
We really need cars, don't we?
We really do. It's almost like the horses way back when, right?
You depend on transportation.
Yeah.
It's a long walk.
Right. Well, unfortunately, our time is up, but I again, thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you for calling.
All right, be well.
Bye-bye.
You've been listening to the Insider Circle Audio Network with John Melly. For more information on this program, please refer to the contact information that accompanies this audio CD.